Here is the review of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Supreme Class Devastator.
Devastator. Now, this is from the Michael Bay. Which one was this off of?
Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
And that's the second one?
Yes.
Okay.
And my dad's here.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
So, this set consists of 2 deluxes, which are these, and that is Rampage and Long Haul. 2 Voyagers, which is Scrapper and Hightower, and 2 leader classes, which is Mixmaster and Scavenger.
Scavenger, and Scavenger is the biggest one.
So, let's start off with the 2 deluxes. First, I gotta get these out of the way.
Okay. And these do not transform into robots, right?
No.
They just transform into Devastator only, from vehicle to Devastator.
Which are the limbs.
Which are the limbs. Okay. Okay.
First, I gotta scooch the camera forward.
Some people like, the Michael Bay Devastator. It's alright, but I'm more traditional, old school, the G1 Devastator.
I also like the original Devastator.
I just think that they fell short with this Devastator. It was just, it looked good on screen, but it's
like,
it didn't stand the test of time. It's just something kind of a relic now, compared to the G1 Devastator, which people from my era know the Devastator, and each one of them had their unique own personality. Where these vehicles that make Devastator, and it was just a loss. Like I said, it was good on the screen, but that's about it.
So for Rampage here, he is a bulldozer, and he has these wheels here on the bottom
To
help him roll. And the scoop here moves up and down.
And that's probably about it as far as articulation.
Well, he does have, if I can zoom in here.
Yeah. AKA? Isn't that what it says? AKA?
No. AN-KA.
Okay, I need my glasses. Alright, anyway, go ahead.
Has the numbers here. And the caution stripes here with the Decepticon logo. And he does have the connector here, which will help him form the Devastator. And that's basically it.
That's it, okay.
And for Long Haul here, he's a dump truck. And has the Decepticon symbol here.
The bed doesn't go. Excuse me. Sorry. Been a long day. The bed doesn't go up and down, does it?
No.
Okay.
And he has the connector here.
And it rolls pretty good?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Rolls pretty good. It's got little, like, railing right there so you don't fall off the truck.
On both sides.
On both sides. Right there's the engine. Okay. And a big Decepticon logo right there in smack front of it.
And that's...
So, let me ask you this. His name's Long Haul.
Yes.
In G1, what was the dump truck's name?
Long Haul.
Right. That's the where G1 had a long haul earth mover dump truck, so did this one. So I thought that was pretty neat. That's about the only one that they kept the same. No, I take it back. I say Mixmaster. Yeah, Mixmaster. And what's this guy's name again?
Rampage.
Rampage. Okay, I'm getting him and G1 Bone Crusher mixed up. Okay.
And that's about it for the two deluxes. Oh, and another thing I wanted to tell y'all, Long Haul, Mixmaster, and Scrapper both have their G1 lugs, but Long Haul is the only one that's colored in green, like he was in G1, but the other two are in different colors.
Yeah, it's more, I think, caterpillar color yellow. I don't know. No, you're right. Long Haul is green.
But Rampage, Hightower, and Scavenger, well, Scavenger does still look like his G1 look.
G1 counterpart. Okay. Just way bigger. With a different color. Y'all see here in a minute.
But Hightower and Rampage doesn't, well, is not part of Devastator in G1.
Right, in G1.
So that's about it for the two deluxes. Now let's move on to the two Voyagers. First I gotta set these off to the side. And that is Hightower and Scrapper.
Hightower and Scrapper. Now, Scrapper, I want to say was almost the same as G1. Or was that Scavenger? I'm getting mixed up.
No.
Okay.
Scrapper does look like his G1 self, but of course this is an updated version. So let's start off with Scrapper here. As you can see, he's a Well,
He's I want to. A scoop shovel. A front end loader.
oh,
A front end loader.
and he does have the Decepticon symbol here with the caution stripes and BG-E here.
BG?
BG-E is what it says here.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Something go through my head. I'm thinking of a group. Wait. Go ahead. BG. That's the first time I noticed that. BG-E. Okay. I never thought about that. That. All right.
And the scoop does move up and down, but if you want to do that, you will have to. Well, the easiest way that. First, I gotta strain this out. If you want to make the scoop move up and down, the easiest way that I do it is I untab these, and these will form the fingers. Untab this, then reattach it all back together.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And that will make the scoop move up and down.
Wow. Okay. Look how he got a flat tire, or he's very off balanced.
You just have to. Well, you just have to make sure that the scoop is straight, so that way he can roll.
So many parts to him as far as the front loader.
He does roll, but like my dad was telling you, he is a bit off balance, especially this wheel here, but you just have to make sure that everything's in the correct spot, so that way he can roll.
He's got a wheel that's whomper jawed. Alright.
So that's about it for Scrapper. Oh, the middle part of the shovel here is on two hinge joints. One here and one here. Next up is Hightower. In vehicle mode, he is like a crane.
Crane, hook crane.
And you can move this up and down. And the hook here can also move. And he rolls on these 4 yellow wheels on the bottom.
And what numbers do we see right there above the Decepticon sign? What's that say? 40777. 4007? What?
No. 40777. Right there. And has the Decepticon logo here. Oh, and I believe you can also move this in vehicle mode, but that's for the combined mode. Do these? Do these move like?
Are you talking about real world?
Like?
Well, actually, okay. There's like cables in real world that goes along here. And then the hook comes up and down on cables, and it ties in right here. And they just left this to where it could. That's the reason why you see the wheels up here. Is that supposed to be where the cables go? In real world, I mean, you know, it goes cables and then it goes to right there on top, and so it can pick heavy stuff up when the hook goes down.
So that's about it for Hightower.
Hightower.
Now let's move on to the leader class figures.
You know who was also called Hightower? I remember that in a show called Police Academy. There was a guy nicknamed Hightower. It was a good show. Good show. I liked it. Police Academy was awesome.
Do any of you remember?
Police Academy. And the gentleman's name was Hightower. That was his nickname.
If any one of you remembered that, leave it in the
comment section below. Yeah. How many of y'all remember Police Academy and Hightower? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So now for the 2 leader class figures. I'm gonna do one at a time because these are
big. They're big.
Let's move on to
Scavenger. Okay.
Now, this is a larger figure of the Voyager version, which is named the Demolisher, but that was a scaled down version of this guy.
So are they 2 the same?
Yes.
But they have different names? Or are
Yeah.
they 2 separate Transformers with... I know what you're talking about. You're talking about at the very beginning of the show?
Yes.
Where Demolisher's attacking the bridge and Optimus Prime goes on there? Okay.
Yes.
So Optimus Prime takes him out, takes Scavenger out.
It's Demolisher.
Thank you, Demolisher. Thank you. I'm getting mixed up already. Okay, he takes out Demolisher. But later on in the movie, then
They brought back him, but this is just part of Devastator.
Yes, okay. So there was two separate Transformers with the same... I don't know, that's where it throws me off, because I know one gets taken out at the beginning of the movie, and then the other one later on, towards the end of the movie, makes Devastator, but he can also transform into his own robot. Now, was that robot the same one from the beginning of the movie?
Yeah. Yes.
That's weird. Okay. All right.
So this is his
Steam shovel. Steam shovel, I guess. I don't know. Hey, if y'all know the correct name to this vehicle, leave it in the comment section down below so we know, because the only thing that's come to my head is a power steam shovel. And I think I'm wrong when I say that.
and for articulation here, the shovel here can move on this joint on a ratchet.
Big heavy ratchets.
This joint here and this joint here. And just like Hightower and Rampage, he rolls on these 4 wheels on the bottom.
He is a rather large, the largest out of them all. Is that because he's 90% of the body? Is that why he's so big? Okay.
Yes. And he even has his name there, along with the Decepticon symbol on... No, just one side, which is here. But on the other side, here, he has TNK-1139 there.
I don't know what that... I don't know if that represents anything or not. I don't know. But he's got some pretty good molded in detail and stuff like that. They got what appears to be a ladder and a railing right here. Some grating right here.
And he has these on both sides.
And you got some more grating right here on this side. Some vents. Then you have the engine. And that's about it for the top. The top of that.
So that's it for Scavenger. Now we come to Mixmaster.
Mixmaster. Who is a cement truck.
Cement mixer truck.
Okay. Cement truck. Cement mixer truck. There we go. I said it. There you go. You got it, buddy. Go for it.
And he has the Decepticon logo
On the hood.
here. And I will have to say this. He's the only one that has the sounds. And I haven't put any batteries in it, but I will. And the reason why I haven't put any batteries in this is because this is the most annoying figure ever.
He's saying the middle of transformation, if not, it's going off. Okay.
I'm gonna put in the batteries so that way y'all can know what I'm talking about.
So y'all can see how annoying it is. Okay.
And this is the battery compartment here. So I'm gonna...
So we're gonna undo a screw and put a couple batteries in it, and
you'll know what I'm talking about.
then we'll really have some fun.
Unless if y'all have seen other reviews, then you all pretty much know what I'm talking about. And the batteries are included. I just hadn't put them in, but now I am. Okay, here's what happens if you put batteries in this thing. Like that.
Does it shut up? Oh, okay.
No.
That's it. What? You barely move it and it goes off?
Yes.
Wow.
Every time you roll him
it?
or touch him, he'll keep making that sound over and over and over.
Wow. Oh yeah, that can get pretty annoying. Okay. Okay.
And he does have... I will have to speak a little
Louder.
louder so you can hear what I'm saying. He does have some molded detail here on the back, but they're not painted, of course.
Yeah. I'm gonna be hearing that in my dreams tonight when I go to bed. Okay, go ahead.
And he also has some vents. Is that what they're called?
I don't know. That's yeah, you can call it vents. It's just let me see what is it attached to. Yeah, that's just like a side step railing kind of deal. Somebody's got an axe or something. Somebody's got. You hear it? It goes ding. Wait.
Where?
It's very vague, but you can hear it ding. See, you just heard it go ding. Okay. Anyway. See, you heard it. It go ding.
And that's it.
That's it. Run your nuts. Yeah.
So now let's form Devastator.
Now we're going to farm Devastator. And we're going to put him down there, the noisy one for right now. Down on the floor. Okay. Alright, whichever one you want first.
First, I'm gonna start off with the deluxe. So to get Rampage and Long Haul ready.
For Devastator mode. Now, are these the arms or the feet?
The feet
Okay.
and the legs.
The feet and the legs. Alright.
So to get Rampage ready, you want to take the treads here and the cab here and extend them out. Bring the shovel down. And before you bring this down, you have to bring it back on this joint here. And then bring this down. So that's like this.
And where's the connector port? The connector port is...
Right here.
Right.
Then take the foot here, bring it around. And there's one leg done. Now to get Long Haul ready, you want to untap him from this tab here. Then bring him, well, bring this around, and this tab will go into that clip right there. Then you just untap this and bring this back and bring the foot around. And there's the other leg.
Okay. So we got both legs done.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Now for Scavenger here. What you want to do with him is you want to take the cap here, bring it all the way back until it taps in. Then take this, bring it back until it taps in. Now you want to come to the back here, untap these and bring these around, and they will tap in.
Wow. Sound like something just broke, but it didn't break. That's just a hard tab.
And the shovel here will go into this tab and that clip there. Then you bring him around so that way you can take this, flip it all the way around, and there you have the body and the lower torso of Devastator.
Okay.
And now we can attach Long Haul and
How can I help?
Rampage.
You want me to hold it up? How can I help you?
I think I got it.
Okay.
And Long Haul and Rampage are going to go in these tabs here to these connectors. Now to get Hightower and Scrapper ready. For Hightower here, you want to take these treads here, untap them and flip them up. And these holes is where these tabs go into. Then you want to take this, fold it back, then bring the crane back and flip the hook down. Come underneath here, take the fingers here and pull them out. Then fold in the treads. It didn't break. And there's the arm.
There's the arm.
And this hole here is where these tabs go into.
That is our articulate. Okay.
Now for Scrapper, you want to untap these parts of the scoop here and bring them out. Then you want to take the front here and rotate it around. Then bring the fingers in. Then take the back wheels here, untap them, and fold them up. And there you have an arm. And this hole is going to go into the same connection. And finally, we come to
the noisy one,
which is Mixmaster.
There he goes.
So to get Mixmaster ready, and he does have lights and sounds, but I will have to turn off this light so you can see them. So to get him ready, you just take the back here, untap it, which will reveal his head. Then take this here, fold it up, and this tab is where this clip will go into. And once you connect it, you get this. He makes the transformation sound and says, I am Devastator.
And other noise too.
And he still makes that. And these here do move. And you could have these however you want. And they move on this joint and this joint. I like to have them like this. So then you just connect him on. Like that. And I will have to scooch the camera.
You guys get it back some.
And here we have Devastator.
Devastator. Okay, he's got a Decepticon logo right there at the bottom of his mouth. Am I right?
That's actually the lever, but
okay,
we'll get to that in a minute.
All right.
But there's the Decepticon logo there. So, in robot mode, he's
all right. I mean, you know, he's got bulk and heftiness to him. Like I said, I am used to the G1 Devastator. This one here, he's all right. If you like the movie toy line, you know, he's got great sound. As far as articulation, I think that it's limited in a lot of areas. Now, can these arms
first I gotta show them.
Okay.
And he does have a little bit of
green
on him.
That's like neon green.
And he also does have some more on top of his head here. And also some red on the inside of Mixmaster's drone.
Concrete drone. Yeah. Like I said, this here is it's all right, but it's not my cup of tea. It's for if you collect everything from the Michael Bay movies, you know.
And also, every time when you try to move this guy, he'll keep making
noises. They keep on making noises.
But we're gonna try our best.
We're gonna try our best. We can't make no promises. He'll probably just automatically go off.
So for articulation, His head doesn't do anything. The only thing it can do is it can move up and up and down.
He found that funny. He was like, move my head. I'll laugh at you. How about the arm rotation, and what's the articulation in the arms?
The arms can rotate around on a ratchet, move in and out on a ratchet.
Ooh, those are hidden ratchets, yeah. Sweet.
Rotate at the elbows.
But there's no per se bend for elbow.
There is.
There is. Okay.
And it's here
Okay, well.
on a ratchet.
Alright. You show me something. Okay.
And Scrapper's fingers can move on these joints here. And if you want to, you can also move them on these joints here. And the bottom one here can move on, which I've already shown you, on this joint here and this joint here. And for Hightower here, his fingers move on, well, his thumb here can move here. And his fingers can move on these joints here.
With all that heft, can he stand, I mean, without having any support? You know what I mean? Let me see. He can, but his balance is way off because of the...
Because of how?
Yeah, the concrete truck, the Mixmaster, he kind of makes him real back heavy. So it's a good thing that they have wide stand feet to kind of balance out the back end heaviness of Mixmaster.
And his legs, his legs can move here on a ratchet, and they both can move on this joint at the knees. Yeah. And their feet can move up and down. And that's it.
He's got some heft, but it's not hefty like metal heft. It's just bulky heft. It's just bulkiness of it.
Nope.
Something just fell off.
Like I said, sometimes when you're trying to pose him, he will make sounds, but he will also
lose limbs. No, he'll lose parts.
Yes.
And then he laughs. No.
Especially his legs here.
Especially legs. Okay.
And he doesn't come with any accessories. What you see is what you get. But he does have lights and sounds. And
all right.
I will have to turn off the light.
check out these lights and sounds. All I like is a laugh.
To activate them, you push on this lever and his mouth will open wide. And you will get some green lights in him. Inside of his mouth. And hopefully Mixmaster will not come apart. Because sometimes when you're trying to activate the lights and sounds, Mixmaster will
just roll right on out. No.
So when you push down on this lever here, well, when you push it and let it go, he will make, I don't know how many sounds, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, and these things here spring out when you open his mouth on both sides. I think that's about all the sounds.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Now, when you push and hold on this trigger here, you get this. You get that. And also, if I turn it this way, Mixmaster's cab does untab, and you can flip this around, and it reveals a hole in there, but, well, I'm gonna say, if you put a like minifigure in here, you can open up this cap and reach in and pull the minifigure out. I'm assuming that's what it's for here.
Yeah. What was the twins that was in the movie?
Skids and Mudflap.
Skids and Mudflap. You could probably put one of the little Skids in there, or Mudflap.
The little Legends version.
To kind of simulate what happened in the movie.
And that's about it. So, final thoughts. the vehicle commodes do look great, but when you're messing around with Mixmaster in vehicle mode, the sounds
will run you crazy because they're always going off. Now, there's not an off or on button on Mixmaster to turn it. You literally have to take the batteries out in order for the
Yes.
noise to stop.
Yes.
And another thing that he was saying is that when you push down hard here, you got to pay attention to Mixmaster because he may want to roll off of his connection points.
And you also want to be careful of his legs, because these will fall apart when you're moving this guy around.
As far as me and my thoughts, like I said, I'm used to the G1 Devastator, and when we get the total G1 Devastator, we'll compare them side by side.
I also like the G1 Devastator, but this
it's all right for a Michael Bay. On a scale 1 to 10, I give it a 6. Like I said, I'm just not. It's all right. It's got heft. It's got articulation where you need it. But as far as the playability, to me, it just looks blocky. It looks chunky. It looks bulky more than blocky, if that makes sense. Where G1 Devastator, it's has its unique parts to it. This here, you just took a bunch of industrial vehicles, turned them inside out, and put them on something.
And
this is the outcome of it. This is what happens if you take a concrete truck, turn a big industrial high scooper steam shovel, turn it upside down, then you put the concrete truck on top, and then you throw the. To me, it just looks like a mismatched pile of.
Were you about to say trash?
No, not. It's good for what it tried to do, but it's not my cup of tea.
Not mine, too.
But we had this, and we wanted to go ahead and get a review and tell us what we would love to know what y'all think of it. So don't be scared. Write us in the section below.
In the comments.
And let us know how and what y'all's opinions of this Devastator. Now, this is just my opinion and Colton's opinion. So, y'all may love it. I don't know. Me, where my roots are way back then, and I'm used to the original Devastator.
I am too.
And my youth, when Transformers the movie come out, and we was blown away because that was something at the time that we'd never seen before. To have, and we've had Devastator merge in the cartoons before Transformers the movie, 1986. Transformers the movie, so we knew what Devastator was. But the most thing that took the cake was Transformers the movie, and that's a review for another time. The cartoon, the animated film, not the Michael Bay.
Right. So, I think that's about it. So, there you have it. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Supreme Class Devastator. And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate y'all.